Okay, soul family, we're going to be doing our nightly reading now because it doesn't matter how early I start. For some reason, it takes forever for them to upload. So let's get registered. Let's get registered. Somebody getting married? Let's get registered, or else going into a hotel. What other reason would you be getting registered? Let's get registered. To me, that sounds like getting married. Let's get registered. Ooh, that's an exciting message. Okay, so clearly we're going to be working with this deck, but I think we're also going to be working with, well, I saw another one, and I can't think of what it is right now. They'll let me know in a second. What was it? I had another deck in front of me. I've been having a great time today in between my work calls, which haven't been super busy today because my phone lines at work have been down, apparently. Oop, that was the one. I accidentally, is not accident, Spirit did it on purpose, pulled up a couple of the videos from when I was up in the Kings National Forest, and I was reminded that I was supposed to show you guys the video of when I was in that hollowed out tree that spoke about the messages that came from the Wisdom of the Oracle, or the Enchanted Map, was it? I think it was the Enchanted Map. So I think that's the other. It's either Wisdom of the Oracle, Enchanted Map. I think these three. We're going to do a card from each one for tonight. Anyway, so I've been posting them, and they're amazing. And the confirmation that we're getting, and the messages that were spoken about at that time that I'm speaking about now, it's also reminding me where I want to be. Where do you want to be, Sherry? In the forest, in the trees. Man, I can't believe that the energy that I experienced when I was there, and how up and happy and on and just so with it, so connected to Spirit, and messages were flowing to me like crazy out there. So absolutely, that's where I need to be. All right. Is that radio too loud? I love this song. Oh, I love this song. I was alright, but things are kinda heavy. You brought me to life now every February. You bring me Valentine's. I love this song, love this song. I'll turn it down a squirt. Let's go all the way. Oh, that might be Let's Go Get Registered. Somebody's gonna get married, I think. I love that. How exciting. Congratulations. Okay, so there's a lot going on in this card. Holy moly. The Dreamer. I love this. Okay, so here you see this guy dressed in all of his finery, and he's got his loyal companion at his side, and he's about to step through the vortex. 0, new beginnings, right? And he might be a little bit nervous, right? Because what's on the other side? It's mystical, magical. I see, okay, there's a lot going on here. You know what? I'm going to turn off my work line because it is on right now, and watch me just get a call. It's been super quiet. Watch me get a call when I'm right in the middle of this reading, and this is important. So here we see a unicorn, which is magic. Here we see the phoenix. This is literally the phoenix flying. So the phoenix has risen. So this one may have come from the ashes. Butterfly, full transformation. There's a white heron and a whooping crane right here, which is soulmate relationships and standing on your own 2 feet. Jack of all trades. You can't see it unless you have this particular deck, which is the Angel Tarot. But down inside, there's a lot going on behind that giant whooping crane. There are castles along the water's edge. And there's a giant sea serpent, like a sea snail. And I spoke about that sea snail in one of my readings that I just posted. And there's a dragon boat going into these castles. So remember, we had the Dragon's Lair that spoke about this adventure that you're going on. Could be kind of scary, but it could be really exciting at the same time. That's exactly what's going on down here. And that's what he's probably thinking. Whoa, this is scary for me. But wow, it could be so freaking amazing. And look what's going on behind here. The angel is literally pushing him through. This is, and oh, look at I just noticed here, the phoenix, the peacock feathers up here. These are all peacock feathers. And the peacock resembles the phoenix as well. So definitely rising from the ashes. There's gold that they're standing on. So there's major opportunity moving through this vortex. But the angel's at his back. And I've been asking for divine intervention for my twin and I, right? I don't know what he's going to do. But for myself, when Spirit pushes me through the doorway, I'm going. We've been told that there's a doorway that's opening. Right now, there's a gateway that's about to open, and we're being encouraged to go through it. And here you can see Spirit is encouraging. And this is Archangel Metatron. I love Metatron. I love Metatron. He works with indigo children and crystal children and everybody, all of the people that that are looked at as weird and different, and which Spirit and I, of course, realize are unique and special and amazing. You know, the world calls them special, right? Special as in something's not quite right with you because other people are so stupid and they're not clued into the fact that sometimes these ones are so highly intelligent and so connected to Spirit that they have a difficult time blending in with everyone else. But that's why they are the whooping crane. That's why they are the great white heron and the great blue heron, because they're not like everyone else. They're unique. They stand on their own 2 feet. Look at that. They're all flying around. That's their totem. That's the totem messenger of this one. This one is a heron person. I relate to this person. I look at this person and I see the gifts inside this one. This one to me is brilliant, connected, has so much to offer, gentle, loving. This one is underestimated by the world, but not by me and not by Spirit, not by the ones that know, not by Archangel Metatron who works with this one. So Archangel Metatron is saying, get into your finest gear, move forward. I'm encouraging you to take your best friend with you and go through this gateway that's opening in front of you right now. I am 100% behind you. This is a new and exciting phase of your life that you're about to enter, and the universe wants you to succeed. So it's a time for faith and commitment to your dreams, right? Take any steps you need to move forward at this time, just like that song. Let's go get registered. Let's go all the way. What is this one? Hold on, this one says something too. Right when I say that, they just do like singing with no words. I'll get it in a minute. Hold on. Here I am standing, staring at your perfection. So beautiful. Oh, this is somebody that, oh, I'm getting prickles. Oh, I didn't want to turn this to tears. This is somebody who recognized someone, the beauty of who they were, and they had to leave. They had to leave them. They knew that they had to go, but the person didn't know that they were going to have to go. But now they're coming back. And they're saying that I was afraid then, and I didn't think I could handle it, but now it's all I want. So this is what this person is doing. This person is about ready to step through the vortex. This is the person who's saying, come take a leap of faith with me. Let's go get registered. Let's take it all the way. That's exactly what this song is saying. Right now, they want you to listen to your inner guidance, follow the dreams, be open to information that you're getting from others regarding which steps you need to take to move forward. Maybe you need somebody to help you out, to give you a little bit of input, before you proceed. Somebody that knows maybe a little bit more of where it is that you want to go or how you want to proceed. But they want you to actively seek the insight that you need right now. It definitely is about leaps of faith, creative solutions that appear, unexpected opportunities that show up. It's about asserting and claiming your independence. You're leaving behind the past and you're moving forward now. This is the need for optimistic approaches to challenges. I've got chills all over my entire body. Love this message. Wow. I'm glad I left the radio on. Gosh, I feel like I want to do another, but Spirit says I do want to do another. Okay, but they said the enchanted mat first. Okay. Oh my gosh, it's that one that they threw. Oh, you guys. This is amazing. Okay, so for the enchanted map, there's so many things I already see. This is a place I want to live. Look at the tree with the waterfall. I want to live where there's a waterfall. I really do. There's the heron again, the white heron, the blue heron, the great crane. They're all the same family. This is the one who stands on his own 2 feet, different than everybody else, right? And he's looking into that beautiful water. It's a beautiful magic place, a magic stream, and no one else is there. That person is standing there by themselves. Are they reflecting? Are they looking into their emotional water? Is that what's going on? Is there a great emotional outpouring right now that's happening, just like the song that was speaking about right now? It's a new moon, which means new moon wishes. It's about moving forward, right? There's a story that you're looking at here. What is the story that you're looking at? Everything flows together. So it talks about things flowing into one another. There's the mountains, there's the waterfall that flows into the stream. Everything is connected. So don't look at anything separate. Realize that everything is connected. Everything is like, and right now it's like an ever-flowing stream, because that mountain stream is coming from the air. It's like where's that place? I always want to call it Narnia. Do you know why I want to call it Narnia? Because Narnia is the forest. Narnia is the forest, and I want to go to the forest, but it's not Narnia. It's Avatar. How the mountain was like floating in the air. So it's magic, right? One thing flowing into another. Information coming from one spot to another. I've got prickles all over my fingers right now. Oh my gosh. Inspiration, revelations that come. But you know what? They come to just you. It's like aha moments. It's you're getting something. Things are like me. I've got so much flooding to me today. That's what's going on. Information. It's a wealth of knowledge. It's flooding forward, right? From the collective awareness of the universe that's bringing it to us in so many different directions. Spirit speaks to me in so many different ways. The fire, the animals, the pictures, the songs, the forest. There's so many different ways that Spirit speaks to us. But to me, it's all about nature, right? So the world is alive. Look at the world that's going on here. If I just went and stood there, I would get so many messages. The fish that are in the water, the bugs that are around there, the plants, the type of plants, the way the heron is very, very patient and it waits for its prey. It waits for its prey. Also, the heron is also very protective. Their beak they're very gentle, beautiful creatures. They're graceful, but their beak can be a sword. So they protect the ones that they love. They also speak of soulmate relationships and longevity and long-lasting relationships. There's so many messages that I can just look at, just looking at this scene here. They want you to allow the magic to flow through you and take your dreams into reality. Bring them into a place of reality. Like that song said. Right? Let's go get registered. Take a leap of faith. Let's do this. Let's go all the way. Go all the way into your dreams. Don't just daydream. Don't just night dream. Make your dream a reality. That's what Spirit is saying right now. Make your dream a reality. And the number 18 specifically says, your thoughts are the valve that opens and shuts the financial flow. As you stay positive, all the material resources you need come to you easily. However, worry can stop this flow, so ask your angels to help you stay upbeat, especially where it concerns money. Now, this is what's interesting to me. The number 1 is keep your thoughts positive. The number 8 talks about abundance. In the video one of the videos that I just posted, I was in the forest, and I said that Spirit had told me to shut my doors and go on a retreat, get into nature. That I needed to get away and leave my work behind and I was worried because I was concerned about my money, about coming in, and Spirit said, no, we want you to shut your doors. We want you to go. We will take care of you. And I did it. And I went on that 5-day quest, and it ended up being 9 days. And I spoke and I said in this reading, I don't have to worry because when Spirit tells me to do something and I listen to them, they will bring to me what they promised to bring. And that's what Spirit is saying. We will bring this to you. Like a flood, we will flood abundance into your life. They don't say they're going to make you a millionaire, but they will flood abundance into your life if you follow your soul's path and listen to what Spirit is saying. Listen to the guidance that you're getting. Fly free like these birds up here. The birds are speaking of freedom, flying free. That's what you need to do. You need to release yourself from the restriction, get into nature, get away from the city. Oh my gosh. Go to the mountain where there's a waterfall. Wow. All right. I wanted to speak about another one from the Angel Tarot, but they're telling me Wisdom of the Oracle. I think that's just because this was the deck that I spoke about the pathway that was that we got in our reading the other day about the paths that we were coming to. We had a fork in the road, and then I was led. Oh, look at that! See how they throw them down? I love that. I love the fox too. And how I was just doing something and I thought it was accidentally got bumped to this particular video, and it was that video that because it was Spirit reminding me of something that I forgot to do. I told you guys that you needed to see that video. It was very important. There was a lot of messages in that video. And when I go on those quests, I'm not able to upload. So I have to upload all of the videos at one time. And when that happens, a lot of the videos aren't watched because there's just too many for people to sit down and go through. So one by one, they're being brought up now, and it was very, very important. I was led there, so I pay attention to what Spirit, where Spirit leads me. So here we see one of my most favorite little foxy characters. Look at the fox. Ooh! That's what the guys used to call me in school. What a fox, and I love that. It's like a total 70s, 80s expression. What a fox. I liked that. And here this fox is the observer. Okay, my twin said in my head, I like to observe. It keeps me from getting in trouble. But he's being told to stop being an observer and start getting into I got a bit of movement here. Now here, maybe that's him, because the fox talks about camouflage, right? The fox, this fox is definitely a forest fox because it's a red fox. It's a kitsune. It's a kitsune. Remember, the kitsune is your best friend. Your kitsune is the one that's helping you. And so he's blending into the colors, which would be that would be the color in the forest that he's blending into. So it's camouflage, the art of camouflage. They're also very playful. They're very adaptable. They're very beautiful. They're so fun to watch when they pounce in the snow, when they're going after what they're looking for. So this foxy gentleman, foxy whiskered gentleman. Oh, my mother was very into Beatrix Potter figurines, and she bought these figurines and they're gone. I'm so angry right now. I'm really angry right now. That's one of the things that were stolen from my storage unit when my storage unit was sold, but all of my mother's things. And there were figurines from Beatrix Potter, these English figurines, and it was the foxy whiskered gentleman and his bride, and they were a bride and groom. And she wanted them to be put on one of our wedding cakes. And to me, it reminds me of Robin Hood, right? Robin Hood was the fox. Robin Hood, my man of the forest. Love that whole idea. So the foxy whiskered gentleman is using his spyglass, and he's looking at what's going on in the moon. Now, I like that because the moon, there's the new moon, and then there's the face in the full moon. So he's paying attention to his intuition. He's listening to his intuition, and he's recognizing this is a cycle that I'm in. This is a new moon. This is about me moving forward. I'm gonna shoot for the moon, and I will, at the very least, land amongst these beautiful stars. Right? I'm standing on my egg of creation. I'm about to create something beautiful. The number 49. Oh, I love the way the light's shining on that foxy whiskered gentleman. Isn't that amazing? I'm going to leave it just like that. I like that. I love my foxy whiskered gentleman. I love my Robin Hood man of the forest. I hope I get to see him soon. I hope that's what he's looking at. I hope he's getting that message up there. So the angels urge you to get to work on your major goals and life purpose without delay. Ask them to help you with ideas, courage, and motivation. Okay, if that doesn't go along with the very first message that we got about the leap of faith, right? Spirit's saying, get moving on this. Whatever it is that you need to do to get going, just like the guy said, let's go get registered. Let's go all the way, right? So it's about perspective. It's about maybe this fox is now recognizing Spirit's highlighting something, right? Spirit is highlighting this fox. Maybe this fox is not the male fox. Maybe this is the female fox. Maybe this is Foxy Whiskered Gentleman's girlfriend, fiance, right? Or what this person is looking at things from a distance. Observation. I'm watching you. I got that. I'm going to have to tilt this up just a squirt. There you go, Foxy Whisker. All right. Because, I do have to point out that even though you can see the new moon in the sky, there are clouds in the sky. It's a little foggy. You can't quite see what's going on. So he's trying to get a clearer perspective of things, is what I'm going to say that's going on, what's going on. I also get that you're being watched from someone from a distance. I know that. I know I'm being watched. Hello, babe. I know you watch me. So, most people see the world through their personal lens, right? You look at things and you'll see something in this picture, and I see what I see. Everybody sees it the way, and they identify it with their own feelings, right? And their own experiences. I'm looking at what's going on, and I'm thinking about my mom's Foxy Whiskered Gentleman. I'm thinking of Robin Hood. I'm thinking of my babe. I'm thinking of blending into the forest. I'm thinking of all of those things because that's my life. That's my perspective. You may look at it and have a different reality. Maybe you're not somebody who spent a lot of time outside. So maybe the world outside is a little bit more nerve-wracking to you. Babe, will you stop scratching my chair? My big, beautiful boy. Well, you stop scratching my chair. You want to say hi to everyone? Say hello, am I the most beautiful boy you've ever seen in your entire life? I am. I want to move with my mommy to the forest. No. He likes to completely torture this chair. I'm going to have to sand it. I'm going to have to refinish that chair because of you. It is his chair, but still. So, they're saying right now that maybe you need a little distance to get a little bit clearer perspective. No. He wants my attention, so he'll start doing something naughty to get my attention. Isn't that funny? Cats are so funny. So, maybe you've got to kind of step back and gain perspective and understand your circumstance from a more neutral point of view, okay? Now is maybe that time for you to do some exploring. Do some internal exploring, right? Don't just think about yourself. Think about how you're affecting others. That was brought up earlier today in our reading that I posted for the reading for today, about how you have to understand that other people are affected, right? And you also need to understand the conditions that are around you, the environments that are around you, the culture of the people that you're connected to. Everybody isn't like you. Everybody has a different way of looking at things, like I said. You'll be happy that you do that, because they're showing you that there's a miracle that will be illuminated, and you're going to see it. You're going to see it. I'm excited about that. So in relationships, they're saying, look at this one. He needs to have a spyglass to see what's going on. So maybe you can't see the forest for the trees. They're right in your way. Your feelings get all messed up, and you hear one thing when the person is saying something else. Right? There's communication that's not going well here for some reason. There's an echo of something that's unresolved in the past, and it's lying over top of this conversation. Okay, see, here you see the new moon, right? That in reality is what's going on. There is a new moon present for you, but there's an overlap of this old face in here from the past. That's not where you are right now. You're here in the new moon, where new beginnings happen. But you're holding on to what happened back here. So you need to see the clear perspective of what's going on here. Let go of that echo, that unresolved past experience. Don't bring that into the conversation. That's not part of this conversation. And before you react to something, take a little time out. I have to do that because I'm a hothead. My twin's a hothead too. It may be that maybe something that you have said or done has affected somebody in a way that you don't realize, or maybe that's not how you meant it to come across. I get that with me. I speak, and sometimes my tone of voice scares some people. I'm very, very passionate, and if I'm misunderstood, it can probably go sideways, right? So pay attention and that you're not misunderstood. And if you don't understand something, ask. Don't assume. And ask Spirit to clarify things for you, right? Like this morning, I was annoyed, and I just needed to, clear my perspective. And so what I do, Spirit led me to my old videos of me out in the forest, and just watching them cleared my energy. And I realized, you know what? It's okay. It's okay. I'm much calmer when that's what I said. If I ever get mad at you, take me outside. Take me to the forest, and I will immediately, my energy will shift. So they're asking you, if you don't understand how maybe what you have said has affected somebody, or maybe what you've said has affected somebody, right? Or both ways. You've done it or they've done it, whatever. Take some steps back and try to understand the situation. But they're telling you that you've got a connection. You and this other, you have a connection, and you can come together. They want you to take the higher ground, like me. This morning I was a bitch. Right now, I'm taking the higher ground, right? I'll take the higher ground. I'm open to if it was a misunderstanding, okay, clarify it. Clarify it. I'm good for that, right? So what they're telling you is you need to do this. Look and see, what is it that I'm missing? Be curious. What do you observe about yourself and others and everything around you? What's going on around you? You're going to find out that your attitude will improve, and the whole situation between you will improve very soon. So prosperity, they're telling you that right now, this would be a good time to get some distance from what you're doing and see your work projects from a different perspective. We already got that. We already were told, you know what, you've done a lot of work right now. It might be a good time to step away. Step away from your work. Get a perspective and maybe just stop thinking about it for 5 seconds and put your mind on something else. Remember, there are those in your life that you haven't been spending your time with. You've been a loner. You've been doing all this work by yourself, so maybe you're supposed to get social. Spend a little time with people that you haven't been spending time with. Right? You've got to connect again. So when I don't know where it is for you, but for me it's outside, it's in nature, it's in the forest. That's where I get my ideas. So you might be too personally attached to whatever outcome that you want to see, and you're not able to see the miracle because it's not turning out exactly the way you planned it. Remember, Spirit said that you had something all lined up and it was going to go a certain way, and then all of a sudden I heard in my head, we're going to have to speed things up because all of a sudden it was going in a different direction. It wasn't going the way you thought it was going to go. It's going in a different direction. I was invited to have dinner tonight and discuss a business plan with my landlord. He was all excited and all hell-bent, and I said, well, I know that my spiritual work is what I want to do, but Spirit's talking to me about, opportunities in front of you, and if they're there, take them. So I don't know what the opportunities are. So I said to Spirit, let me know. Is it this opportunity that you're speaking about? Because I know I want to do my spiritual work. Right? Maybe it's not that opportunity that Spirit's talking about. Well, I said to him, okay, well, it's been quiet, so, what's up for dinner? And he begged out. So he begged away from it. So I'm thinking it might not be that opportunity, right? Or maybe it's just not the right time. He was working hard today and he was really tired, and so it was put off. So things didn't turn out the way I imagined that they were going to. But whatever it is, they're telling you to trust in spirit. Because the perfect version of your abundance is in front of you. Your abundance. Now, as we saw, I can't pull it because I shuffled it away. As we saw with that waterfall pouring down, what is the perfect abundance to you may not be to someone else, right? It may not be to live in the lap of luxury, jet setting all around the world. It may be to be in a cabin in the woods, living more simply, growing a garden and doing your spiritual work. That's what I love. That's what is important to me. I don't need the Gucci bags and the hot car and the big expensive house and the trips all over the world. I like nature. It makes me happy. So whatever your perfect version of abundance is, it's in front of you. Spirit says, step back and see if you can get a better version of it. Try and remain neutral. Try and remain open and curious and watch and allow Spirit to unfold the miracle. I'm happy that I went to this card. Here's that song again. Pain. It made me a believer. First things first, I'm tired of the way that things have been. Don't tell me the way that I can be or the things that I can do. I'm the captain of my sea. So this is somebody who is now stepping away from maybe the lifestyle that they had and what they were doing, and they're doing things in a different way because they've stepped into their own personal power. They have looked into, with their spy guest, also, when you look up like that, he's looking into his higher self, or she's looking into her higher self. What is my higher self telling me is in my highest good? No, it may not be massive amounts of money, but it's your spiritual path, Sherry. What is it that you said you wanted? I wanted to be on land. I wanted to be able to be in the forest. I wanted to be on in a motorhome traveling around the country and using that to do my spiritual work, right? Or a little cabin in the woods as my home base so that people could come on retreats. That's what I wanted. That's still what I want. So sometimes we get knocked off our path because of life that starts coming into the way. But when you get tuned into your higher self, and Spirit will show you, because I said to Spirit, what am I supposed to do? Well, they led me right back to my own words. They led me right back to my own videos and what I said I wanted to do. And right then, you guys, there's a feather floating in the sky outside. Where is it? I wish you could see it. It was a big white feather. Gosh, I wonder if I caught it in time so that you could see that. That was incredible. Spirit speaks to you for feathers. Feathers flying. It was a big fluffy white feather flying by right then, all by itself. No bird, just a big fluffy feather. So angels are with you. That's the message today. Angels are all around you. You're guided, you're protected, you're loved. There is no reason for fear. You will be guided, even if you don't know exactly where you're putting your foot next. Please do watch the videos that I posted today. Oh my God, they're beautiful. They will inspire you. They inspired me. I do want to do one more from the Angel Tarot because I really like the pictures are so, they have some, well, a lot of them do. Hopefully the one that we get does. That's why I like these particular decks that I keep using. I love that because there's so much description. Oh, okay. Well, there's not a whole lot of prescription. Prescription. Okay, that's an interesting message. Prescription. Prescription is just what the doctor ordered, right? Prescription. It's what the doctor ordered. So the number is 2. So the number of the High Priestess, Archangel Haniel, she's coming forward and she's showing you the book of knowledge. She's looking up into spirit. Look at the castle behind her. The Akashic Records was just what came to my mind. Gosh, I wish you guys could get a magnifying glass and see this. It looks like the Taj Mahal behind her, but there's also there's a solar system with a giant moon in the background. Coming from her hand, it looks like a snake that's wrapped completely around her, which represents healing. That's why just what the doctor ordered. It's a giant snake that's wrapped like a cloak around her. And coming from the Book of Knowledge, which are symbols and shapes that I do not recognize. So to me, even though we have Archangel Haniel, the High Priestess is about magic and is about manifesting and is about alchemical abilities. This is somebody connected to spirit. This one standing in front of you is very connected to spirit. And what's really cool is if you looked at this card, if you were able to get this and look at it closely, it jumps out. It's like done in 3D. It's amazing. It's amazing. So Archangel Haniel is saying, with the number 2, she's saying everything's fine, and it's going to continue to be so as long as you keep believing, because your feelings of hope lead to more positive outcomes. The angels can buoy your faith if you ask for help with this. So if you're feeling nervous or if you're feeling let down, like me this morning, I was so frustrated. I was tired of being told to be patient, right? I have had patience of a saint. I truly have. But Spirit's telling you again in this message, listen to your intuition. Have patience. Now, have patience, I feel, because they don't want you to act on something and make the wrong choice, right? Remember that person wanted, my landlord wanted to give me a job opportunity. And I know it's always not with my spiritual work. Now, he's a holistic person. He is a salesperson for all kinds of holistic supplements. And I mean, I like what he does, right? I buy the stuff from him. But my path is my path. So they say they want you to have patience and consider very carefully what it is you want before you act. I want my spiritual work. That's what I want. I don't want to be a salesperson. I want to be a life coach. I want to take people on the land, and I want to share my videos with what I see out in nature. That's what I want. So Haniel is saying to you, your answers lie in your feelings and in your emotions. They're not in your brain. They're in your heart. They're in your emotions. They want you to trust your intuition. Trust your psychic abilities. What are you tapping into? Who are you tapping into? Pay attention to your dreams. Any intuitive messages that you get at this time. I had some dreams this morning, and it took me a while before I figured out what they were. And at first I was really upset. I felt like my twin was going back somewhere that I didn't want him to go. I'm like, wow, is that what you've chosen to do? Okay, then I guess that means that I'm moving on without you. Right? That's what I felt. That's why I was in such a crappy mood. But there's intuitive messages, and I have to be careful about how I understand them. They're telling you right now, don't race into action. Okay? So like for me and this guy in this business, don't race into action right now. You need to gain a little bit more insight. Things might not appear as they are on the surface, like with my dream. Yes, I know what I saw. I know what I saw, but it might not be how I interpreted it. I know where he went. I know who he was with, but I don't necessarily know the reason why, right? So withdraw from life. Ask for guidance from your spirit guides, from your angels, from Haniel. Ask for Archangel Haniel to help you out. The High Priestess. Have her help you connect with your inner dragon. Help her connect with the owl. We've been getting the barn owl today. The barn owl. Barn owl is very, very, he's the ghost owl. It's amazing. Connect with the wisdom of the owl. Everything you need to know is going to be revealed at the right time, before you make a mistake. Right now they're saying silence is golden. So keep your dreams and desires inside. Learn from the emotional situations. Notice I didn't share what I saw in my dream. I'm not going to share what I saw. This is definitely studying spiritual topics as well, because she's got the book of knowledge open. What is it that's drawing you? What is calling to you? What has been kind of like rolling around in your head that you want to look into? Oh, I know what it was I was going to tell you. I said that I wanted to be able to remote view while I was awake, like my twin does. And I said he can teach me that. Well, I did that this morning. I couldn't sleep. I woke up really early and I couldn't sleep, and so I'm lying there. And then I saw fog rolling across. I saw fog. It was like a literal fog. It wasn't like just cloudy in my eyes. It was fog. And I asked out loud, where am I? And I couldn't sleep. So I opened up my Instagram. I got an alert. So I opened it up, and right then it was a video of the fog rolling across the Los Angeles forest. And I said, I'm in Los Angeles. That's where I was. I was remote viewing, and that's where I was. It was incredible. It was instantly my answer, and I got what I wanted. I wanted to remote view, and I did it. It was so easy, and I didn't have to try. I was just lying there, and it was there. So to me, remote viewing is what I want, because I want to see. I want to visually see. I'm very, very visual. It's important to me. So for you, what is it that's calling to you? Gosh, you guys, you know what? I want to ask for another message. I'm just on a roll right now. I love doing this. I love teaching. I wish I could just do this. This is what I want to do. I wish that this is all I had to do. That I could either be independently wealthy, so that I could continue my readings like this, or that somebody would say, you know what, we want you to do this. We would like you to
to start a program and do this. I don't know. I don't know how it's going to work, but I would freaking love it to be able to just do this work. This is what I love to do. I'm on fire when I do it. I connect so easily. Look at that, how it threw it out. Oh, I love this. Love this message. I've got to work with this deck a little bit more. 3 of Fire. Okay, 3 is about the Ascended Masters helping you. So we just asked for Archangel Haniel to help us. So the Ascended Masters, they are helping you. Who is it that you feel closest to? Well, I feel closest to Metatron. He is the one that keeps showing up with all the symbols, right? So here what you see is you see this girl and her best friend. She's standing next to her dragon. She's sitting there next to her dragon. And they have their back to the world. They're looking into the forest. They're looking into where I want to live. Look at the big forest there. And look at the wealth of knowledge that is pouring down from the volcano. The volcano of an eruption of knowledge that Spirit is pouring down to them. Right? But before they go there, they're going to take a breath. They're going to just kind of sit here. They've been through something, both of them. They're going to take a break and they're going to go into the forest. They're going to go up into the mountains. Maybe they're not up in the mountains yet. Maybe they're kind of down in a lower level with the mountains around them. Oh, I love that. I'm changing my profile banner picture. I know what I want it. Oh, I love it. So they're sitting there and they're thinking about where they want to go next. They're talking about what they've been through and where they want to go. Look at how jeweled he is. Isn't he beautiful? Isn't he fabulous? Now that looks like the Avatar dragon, and that's her dragon that she's riding with. Oh, gosh. And now you see right here, which I've never noticed before, another serpent, a giant jeweled serpent. The serpent, remember I told you the red hawk that picked up the serpent in its talons? But it wasn't an enemy. It was like the red hawk was rescuing the serpent. Well, this is the end of this dragon's tail, is the serpent. And you know what this reminds me of is, remember when Jake and the girl from the forest got together and they were going to go pick out his dragon, and you had to get on the back of the dragon and you were going to plug the tail into you and you became one. These two have become one. Oh, song right now. Adam Levine is singing again. Oh, no, it's not Adam Levine, but you know what? He's been singing a lot to me lately. Butterflies, transformation. It's the time of year. The leaves are just starting to turn. It's exactly where we're at right now. And I find it intriguing that there's 3 daffodil flowers in front that we were speaking about before. Okay, so what they're telling you is they're talking about abundance. And they're saying that things look really good for you right now. So again, maybe that's what the patience is about. That remember the work, you put in the work. Stop freaking out. You've put in the work, it's coming to you. Even with me, with my work, right? I put a lot of work into my spiritual path. And it's coming forward. Whatever it is that Spirit wants me to do with it, it's manifesting. It's about making long-term plans, right? They're telling you to, this is a congratulations. This is excitement. This is like good for you time, right? This is a time of celebration and success. They don't want you to stop moving forward. You can stop and take a breath, right? Review what you've done and figure out where you're going next. But it looks like you guys are hitting the road, right? You're looking forward towards those mountains. That message that I got, the leap of faith. Let's take it all the way. Let's go all the way. Let's what was that? Let's register. Let's go get registered. What is it you have to register? Are you registering a new business? God, there's so many things that you can register. I got prickles in my fingers. They want you to feel good about how far you've come. You've done a good job, right? But keep the fire going. This is a fire dragon. This is me. This is 3 of fire. I'm an Aries dragon. This is the fire. So keep the fire going so that you keep moving forward. There may be a little patience required while you await the results from what you've put in, right? Okay, so like for my work, or for if you've been building a business and getting it going, and now you've laid the groundwork. Now you got to give it a little space. That's when Spirit says it's okay to take a break now, just like they told me. And you're like, no, I need the money. No, you need to listen to Spirit, right? So use this time to explore the possibilities. That's what they're doing. They're sitting there talking about where they want to go, how they want to do this. What are you going to do? What are different ways that you can promote your business or your talents? There's going to be different ways. They're going to discuss it with each other. Who in your life is there that can help you? Nobody but your best friend can help you. Come on, there's got to be somebody that's going to come forward. Right? I'm my dragon's best friend, and he's my best friend. Do you have a dragon? Do you need to go into dragon meditation? Maybe that's what you need to do. All I know is this is all golden. Things are golden. The sky, the sunset is incredible. Where are we going? We're going towards the mountains. We are in the trees. Yes, I want to get on this dragon's back and I want to go. That's what. All right, you guys. I'm throwing that out to the universe because hell, why not, right? Throw it to the universe. What it is that you want. That's what I want. Look at the song. You make me feel like I've been locked out of heaven. This one wants to take it all the way too. Yeah, well, me too. I feel like I've been locked out of heaven too long. So let's go get registered and get moving. Love it. Love it, you guys. Have a wonderful night.